Hello, good morning and good evening, everyone. Thank you for some of your beautiful messages. You guys are so gorgeous. Yeah, thank you. We really appreciate that. Oh, and I see Tim saying about deep dives in the desert. So this will be happening tomorrow. So first off, I just want to talk about a dream that I had last night. So last night, it felt, when you have a dream, but you know it's not a dream. And I'm wondering if you guys are having this. So if you're having like strange off-world or parallel life experiences, please like either pop a purple emoji in the chat or even type like where it was based. Mine last night was interesting. I was with my son in this experience and we were off-world. It looked almost kind of moon-like and we felt like astronauts, like was the feeling in the dream. Oh yeah, please hit refresh if it hasn't come up yet. It could be me being in Australia and on slower internet compared to some of you guys. But hello everyone for thanks for joining. So anyway, last night in this dream, the overall theme or message was about like getting off planet. It was really, really interesting. And we were in this environment that looked kind of like a moon. And I remember there was fire and it went up to a crack that left into, was almost maybe like a portal, if I look at it now on reflection, or perhaps like an energy vein or energy line to get like off that planet. It was really, really fascinating. But when you have that sort of dream and you're like awake throughout the dream, this dream seemed to go throughout the whole night. It was like a one theme experience and dream, but I was like living and feeling the emotions of being an astronaut. So that was really, really bizarre. You guys let me know if you've had any space dreams recently too. But I literally felt like I was in a parallel dimension. So my message upon waking up like with that this morning was to really feel like I'm connecting in. Oh, I can see Shauna saying as well, and I know you're super intuitive, Shauna. So that is really interesting. I definitely would love to hear more about your dreams. So Shauna said, I've been having so many crazy dreams lately. Hey, Taryn, lovely to see you here. And yeah, I can see quite a few of the Soul family here. I can see Rainbow Sun here, Ken, Tim, Lily Kay. So yeah, please let me know if you've had a dream, but I want to have a look in. The main kind of feeling that I felt was around exploring parallel realities for this week, but also tapping into higher self. I feel like at the moment we need to tap into higher self more than ever. And I kept feeling like with this planetary feeling, and I keep pointing up here because I felt like it was higher self experiencing this off-world or like a parallel reality to ours. I feel like the more that we connect with these other aspects of self, the more that we learn down here in the earth realm. And I feel like it's about waking up within each and every one of these realities if we have the opportunity to. Because even in this lifetime and with our collective soul family, we're each individually trying to merge towards connection with higher self and trying to merge towards connection with pulling in huge amounts of information on data and why we're here, what our soul mission is, all the things that I read for you guys in the reading. But I feel like there's a waking up occurring within these multiple dimensional versions of self. So before we get into the cards, I just want to share with you guys, that I have the Soul Alchemy Potions available. My potion this morning that I have is the Love Potion. I feel like with the love loss that we've had this week with our beautiful friend passing and my partner's soul dad, we'll call him that. That's probably the closest word. But yeah, so I've mixed some Love Potion in with a hot chocolate. So like nourishing, warming. So in the Love Potion, it says, I'm magnetic, my heart is open to receiving love. And I have in this rose hip, cinnamon, cardamom, and lavender. So like really warming, nourishing spices and floral type hints. So it's really nourishing heart chakra, bringing the essence of love and like warmth and connection back. And it really feels like deeply healing on a soul level at the moment with my hot chocolate, which has medicinal mushrooms in it as well. So, I missed it. There must have been a fairy in the background. And lovely to see you here too, John. Thank you for joining us. And I can see Jody B having parallel dreams. Yeah, it was so wild. It really was. It was like my son and I were there in this other dream. I remember talking to him. I still have to let him know when he's awake this morning exactly like what happened. And I just want to read Lorianne. So in my dream, it was relieving the same heaviness of working for a large corporation run by bullies. I woke up stressed. Hopefully you can like really ground and come in and have a look. Do you guys see that fairy? Lorianne, I reckon that was for you. Maybe connect with with nature, connect with elementals, connect with fairies. And yeah, so just to describe a little bit more about the planet too, what I saw was there's another one. Do you guys see that? With this planet, it was sort of more of a gray type color. Thank you for joining us. So lovely to have you here all the way from India. So we're doing a group collective reading. We did do some individual readings yesterday on Mason Jupiter, but let's have a look and see if we've got some time to do a couple of questions as well. Oh, and I want to remind you guys, let me bring up my screen again. We do have, not only do we have like all of the Ds with the affirmations, so you guys can work with whatever you feel drawn to at the moment, where you feel like you need a bit of boost, nourishment, or healing. And I have, and many of you have already registered for this, and I can't wait to bring this experience to you. Like I literally get goosebump tingles when I think about it. So magic, it's Manifestation Magic, a heartfelt connection online event. So we're all going to be video chatting, meeting each other from across this realm in a special video chat. So I can't wait to see. I've met a lot of you individually online, but I can't wait for you guys to connect and further form strong relationships and support systems, because that's what we need to get through the rest of this year. And I just feel that it makes living on Earth much easier. So yeah, this is a free event for anyone who has purchased potions. So you'll see that you get sent an email, will come through after purchasing a potion from info@soulalchemy.com. And so this will be a 90-minute meditation that we start with. So we'll start with the group chat, followed by a meditation. I'm also going to be talking about the importance of nervous system regulation and how when we're manifesting and shifting and changing things, it's essential to regulate our nervous system or to upregulate into holding what it is that we're creating and what it is that we're quantum leaping towards. Because a lot of the time we'll regulate our nervous system for like in the moment, or to deal with stress and things. And I mentioned on my live on Mason Jupiter yesterday, doing things like flower essences, like this one is the 2024 Australian bush flower essence. So things like this, you just do a few drops under the tongue. And this will help you to emotionally, energetically, spiritually, mentally start to shift things too, and not to be weighed down. So you can do this. Usually you wouldn't have it with chocolate or coffee because caffeine will interrupt the absorption of it. But yeah, so we're going to be doing the 90-minute group session together, and I'll guide you guys through a special meditation that I'll be crafting just for our experience together. And I might make it available so you can click back into it online. I'll have to look at the tech end side of that. But what we'll be doing after that is logging off. And for those of you that wish to join us, whether you start your manifestation process before this experience or after. So I'm going to be starting at 6 a.m. Australian time, which is 4 p.m. in Eastern time, for those of you in Canada and the US. And after this 90-minute time together, we're going to be switching off and doing what's called like repetitive affirmation. So this is based on Robert Milligan's work. So you can see all the details are on here. If you don't want to receive this for free, like with a potion, you can actually just purchase individually. So I've got it for 48.88 Australian. But yeah, it is free with the potion. So I definitely think it's better value to get a potion and join with us that way and hold your intention. And I do have one-on-one bookings available using discount code Jupiter at masonjupiter.com. So today, let's have a look into a reading and see what comes up. Let me just pop this back up so you guys can see my cards. And I will delete the spammer after. So I'm just letting you guys know not to be bothered by that. Oh, I haven't seen Dick Algaya's message. I'll have to have a look. But yeah, I do think that the fairies are also around in support for our loss. And I just saw someone register for our event. So thank you for joining us for the event. We look forward to having us all together. It's going to be fantastic. All right, so let's have a look. I'm still getting a really, really clear message on higher self. I'm actually seeing a source of light above the top of my head. And what's interesting is, you know how you see those, like, I guess we used to call it disco lights back in the day, but you know, like those wave light effects. I'm actually seeing a bluey green wave light effect coming in from what looks to be a sphere, and it's coming in, permeating into my auric field. So I actually feel that there's like glimmers of who we are at the moment too. So I'm just feeling into a river of information. Now, if I look into my own soul essence energy, it's a little bit of a different color. So I do feel that they're representing more kind of like the collective. Oh, hi, Curtis, lovely to have you here too. And so we've got 5 cards. I will feel into these. And I've just got this here. You guys know I love to fill into them this way. And then I'll flip them over. Yeah, I think our internet is a little bit choppy today here in Australia, so I'm not sure what's happening. All right. So the other thing that I'm also feeling too is just like solid sense of support around us all at the moment. So there really is a lot of guidance saying to look within and to really connect on that higher self level. Let's flip these cards over. And look at this. We have the shaman card. So he has this ability to be able to go between both worlds. Hey, Phil, thank you for coming here. So yeah, we have Prince of Cups. So this is definitely to be connected. Hey, Felicia, thank you for joining us from Tampa. We have a few of you in Tampa and other areas of Florida. So do come and join us, like for the manifestation online event that's on solaralchemypotions.com. You'll get auto sent if you purchase a potion as well. So yeah, with this is about like adaptability. It's about traversing between both realms at the moment as well. And we have a tower moment. So, as we were talking about yesterday in the Maison Jupiter readings that I was doing, we do have a tower moment around at the moment. I don't think it came up as the tower necessarily, but what we have here is this little symbol in Hebrew, peh. So, what we speak, we create. So our words are as powerful as gold. So it's you only want to sprinkle your words and intention around what it is that you want to create in the world. The other thing that we're seeing on a collective level is Princess of Swords. So see how she's like really heart-based energy and she's fighting this yellow mental energy that's just not for her. What we also see is the chimney, and it's not quite a tower. So this could also be, yeah, so this one is a collective reading at the moment. So what we've got with this is, and I said this in the Maison Jupiter, is that some people might be having tower moments, whether it's friends, family. It's to really be careful not to get pulled into a tower moment is the message that we're having. It's like stay connected to both worlds at the moment. The other thing that we have is this is about standing in your power. Thank you. We're sending you so much love to Norway too. And I know it's a crazy time zone conversion, so thank you for being awake with us. So yeah, 4 of disc, earth, air, fire, and water. This is home energy. This is foundation energy. See the empathic water protection around too. So this is about doing the work, like in terms of like feeling centered, doing your protection work, and Capricorn and sun energy as well. The other thing, yeah, and that's the positive thing is sometimes the tower moment will be a sense of relief. It will be something that we know has been escalating or coming. Sometimes it's things that we're sensing with intuition. So even with the loss that we've been experiencing, like with a loved one that's just passed, it's my partner's highly intuitional and sort of knew that he might find the person in the situation, which horrific to find someone passed away. Luckily it was of old age, but sometimes our intuition will be giving us messages and letting us know, and it's almost like a buffer of trying to ease things. Yeah, tension release is another way to look at it. So we do have Two of Cups, so highly important at the moment in terms of like connection, being around others to hold space and to love. And this is all about flow for me too, when we have this Two of Cups. This is sort of like a mutually beneficial energy. It can be about contracts and agreements. We see here Venus and Cancer. And what's really interesting, so I'm actually Venus in Cancer, so this would be like my Venus sign card. So yeah, pop down below like what your Venus sign is as well. I'm just intrigued to see because it's a vibe. So Sophie and I are both Venus in Cancer, and so like we just intrinsically understand each other from an emotional point of view. Let's have a look and see what else comes up for a bit of a message for the moment. I'm gonna have a sip on my hot chocolate before it goes cold. Oh my God, if you guys can get medicinal mushroom hot chocolate, mix it with the love potion, or even heal a broken heart, it's just next level. Oh, we have Venus in Leo rainbow sun. That's right, I remember you telling me. Such a beautiful energy. And lion heart, that is true. Oh, and I see we've got a Virgo Venus for Lily Kay. And let's have a look into, and Shauna, Venus and Taurus. Oh, that is beautiful. That makes sense. Okay, and conjuncture ascendant. Oh my gosh, powerful. All right, so I still feel this energy of spirit standing with us. The interesting thing is I feel that around the acupuncture point gates of consciousness, you know, like in the Matrix movie where they plug in. Oh, Jodie B, that is beautiful. Very, very beautiful. I'm just loving reading all of this. I don't know. Some people have said internet's fine. I have heard others, there's another fairy as well, say that that it seems to be stabilized. I'm going to flip these Alice cards over. And we have the Two of Cups, which also goes with the love card that we have too. So 5, 6, 7 of flowers, which is 7 of wands energy. Thank you. Yeah, it really is. This is gates of consciousness, the acupuncture point. That's what it translates from Chinese into English. And I can see the internet is fine for a lot of you guys. Yes, there was a fairy too. So 7 of wands. So with this is called the card of strength. It is actually Leo energy too. And we've got a 3 of swords or 3 of spheres. So with this, this is about like releasing anything. This is not always about having to be tough, is what we're seeing here as well, and Knight of Wands. So there is a bit of a reset happening. With this Knight of Wands, this for me is, I think it's Leo energy as well, based on my other card. But with this, we are sort of charging ahead. With this Tower moment, things are being like taken out and replaced for our benefit. We can't always see, you know, the light at the end of the tunnel. But with this situation, we do have the Lovers card come up as well. So we are being moved into higher timelines that are more, I guess, how would I say, cohesive, more like beneficial. And it is about opening up to love a lot more as well. We have a King of Spheres and a Queen of Spheres. Oops, King and Queen of Swords together. I'm just going to grab my other card. That was the card that we had before, the Two of Cups. So, oh yeah, definitely. I even had my little 8-8 bracelet on as well. So with this, the King and Queen of Swords, really interesting to see how they're facing together. And we can see them both sort of, there's almost like a little bit of acknowledgement, even though they're doing their own thing, they're still facing towards each other. So what we're seeing for this week is there's going to be a lot of deep, heart-centered communication that comes up out of a tower moment or a tower situation. So you guys know for me in personal life right now, and I just saw we've got someone else that's booked in to join us for our collective manifestation. Can't wait to have you here. So yeah, with this, I actually feel that this is for like best and highest good energy with collapse and things that are happening within this week. So try not to get caught up because we had Princess of Swords energy. Let it take you to a deeper level of transformation. And one technique that I love in the moment of chaos and things is if you can sort of stay centered in amongst the chaos and really like tap in and feel like your own energy anchor and ground and connect in with your nervous system. Notice like your surroundings. This will actually help stabilize, but it's actually, we're looking into lessons that we came here to experience here in the earth realm. So it's almost like we're ticking off that list of things that we really, really need. Thank you, Lorianne. You're such a sweetheart. We love having you here and over at Mason Jupiter, and appreciate you as one of the admins as well. And I'm just seeing Lily Kay said, my tower moment is more like moving away from toxic family members. No, sweetheart, I'm so happy like that you're here to join us. And yeah, we're all here to support each other. And with this, sometimes like, you know, even if it is family, if they're not good for you, if they're not respecting your boundaries and things like that too, you need to look after yourself first. It's that whole thing of, you know, putting your mask on first. Hey, Rebecca, thank you for joining us. And I hope you guys are doing a little bit better as well after your loss of your kitty. Okay, let's have a look what we need to know for this week up ahead. What insight or assistance can they give us? And yeah, Amy Rose, so true. And thank you, I saw your email. So I'm glad that you got the link, that it came through. Can't wait for you to receive your potion too. All right. Let's have a look and see how Spirit is wanting to help us forge ahead on this path for this week. Oh, and Paris, that, and it's lovely to see you here from over at Facebook. I recognize your gorgeous photo that I always see on Facebook. Twin sons, yeah. That can be difficult with twins. It's that extra. And I know Elena has that. My mom's also a twin. So I'm very familiar with twin energy. So we've got 6 cards to have a look into. You're welcome. We've got 6 cards to have a look into what we need to focus on, what Spirit's trying to give us. As the vision they're giving me is a life raft as well. Oh, and I'll tap back. I can tap back into that as well. So yeah, it was about space travel, but it was about getting off a certain planet. It was so interesting. It was literally like this whole other timeline that I was on. So in the end, I woke up before getting off the planet, but I remember there being a fire there and being ready to like prep to leave. So we were on the process of getting on board a ship and having, I guess, the countdown. So that's how the dream ended. So with these 6 cards, the feel that I get, I'm actually seeing Spirit was showing me like throwing a life raft to us at the moment to get through the week. What I'm actually hearing, because sometimes I'll get auditory stuff too, is the musical scale of notes. So I'm seeing it's like to use sound and to use music for healing this week, but it's to help us transcend and I guess teleport us outside of another time. Sometimes it can be to do with like nuclear stuff. There was like a different kind of like rock substance on the planet as well. It almost looked like volcanic, the rocks that come out of the volcanoes, the pumice stones. It looked like the surface was kind of like pumice stone. So the first card we have 2 of coins, the Hanged Man, 4 of wands, 6 of cups, the Fool card, and King of wands. Thank you. 2 of coins. We literally are given like different flips of the coin. So it is called the card of positive change. And thank you, Lorianne. Yeah, I feel so honored to be here with all of you. Like I literally have gratitude each and every single day for each of you here. So that's why I wanted to also do this online video chat we've got coming up on the 1st of September. So 2 of coins, Capricorn and Jupiter energy. What is happening for us at the moment is for our growth and expansion. It is a portal of change. When I see this card come up, it's almost like there's a portal in the room, is the vision Spirit gives me, and they're like, run and jump through that portal as well. And then we have the Hanged Man. So what is happening to us at the moment is stretching and breaking us outside of the matrix. So it's actually a birthing process is what I'm also seeing as well. So, thank you. Yeah, that was quite a while ago. Kelly is so lovely as well. I think I was on her show maybe twice. She's a really beautiful person. And I used to watch her from the early days of YouTube. So yeah, we have the Hangman, who I call the Matrix Breaker. We then have a Four of Wands. It's a completion process. So I actually feel like this is on, in terms of like ascension and things like that, I actually feel like this week is really, really pivotal. So with this hangman energy, this also comes with the quote from Spirit. They always give it to me with this card. We can't solve a problem from the same level of which it was created, which I think was Einstein saying. So we're seeing there's a completion, there's an ending of a cycle. This is Venus and Aries energy with the Four of Wands. And this can be sometimes like marriage or spiritual alignment. Six of Cups energy. This is the Scorpio energy with the Sun. So it's shining light on where we need to do the deep emotional work, where we need to let things arise and come up so that we can come out transformed. So Spirit is actually giving us the message of leaning into the emotion, leaning into the pain and things so we can change timelines. Because Six of Cups for me is changing timelines. And I just saw another fairy. Oh my gosh. They're really surrounding us with love and support today. So yeah, definitely meditate, connecting with the fairies that love you unconditionally. We don't want to connect with the trickster ones. So with this as well, Six of Cups energy, this is sometimes when we're feeling into different timelines. So there's like different timelines and access for us to create. We do have the Fool. So you guys know when I read this, the Fool for me as a female archetype is Alice in Wonderland energy. That's what it gives to me, or Peter Pan vibes if we're looking at it from the masculine. So with this, it's really about like tapping into this open sense of wonderment that the world was our oyster, that whilst there might be tower moments and there might be Princess of Swords moments, there's beautiful, amazing things that we're opening up to. And it's going to be so much more aligned with us on a higher spiritual level. We have King of Wands. And with this King of Wands energy as well, we're stepping more into things that are for our best and higher self. So it's actually shaking up. It's like sifting through the gold pan to get these gold nuggets. So what is not meant for us is starting to exit, or what has been holding us back is starting to exit. Let me just get some Star Tarot to confirm. So Spirit really is trying to assist us on this journey and encourage us to do the deeper emotional vibes as well. We have Three of Cups and the Magician. So Abundance and the Magician, who is also known as the Magnus in the Thoth deck. So this is another Matrix reference. It's Neo in the Matrix when he realizes he can actually stop and kind of manipulate reality. So Three of Cups. We have this, I'm trying to think of the pictures on it. I think it's Mercury and Cancerian energy. So Three of Cups is abundance. It's the goddesses reuniting and things as well. And oh my gosh, the Fool card again. So Spirit's further advice, lean in possibly like for support too, because sometimes Three of Cups for me is like sisterhood. Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. So yeah, it is like leaning into like witches, sisterhood type energy. And reuniting with the witches. For me, I'm actually going to be getting together with two of my best friends, and we're going to be doing a little bit of magic. So that will be a lot of fun. And yeah, it's definitely a celebration. And it's my birthday next week too. So I do feel Spirit's talking about these things. So yeah, with this Magnus moment and the Fool, this is actually about you guys creating and stepping through a portal. Oh my gosh, Tim, that is such a beautiful one. Do you know I haven't pulled cards for a while to do with like, because my whole idea for the potions was wanting to have a community around this so we could like love and support each other, which is just amazing to, to have come in to this. Oh, that would be amazing. Yeah, I would love to talk to Dick Algire at some point. That would be incredible. But yeah, what I see with this is really interesting. This is, I feel like if we're looking at this from Soul Alchemy Potions and our community here, this would be about like stepping into our magic to open and create a portal for change. But it's also about stepping on new timelines. So the morning or the other side with this though, it can be like if we're looking at it through the lens of Alice, she steps or falls in this rabbit hole. And sometimes this will represent gold pilling. So it's not necessarily needing to try and wake people up through red pilling, but it's like stepping into where we actually radiate this light and we're holding this ability to change. So just as I said before, what we'll be practicing on the 1st of September and what I'm going to be guiding you through, guys through as well, is the nervous system regulation for creating the new reality. So I'm just seeing that as further advice. So if you guys want to do your own research around that, or perhaps have a look into some of the Soul Alchemy Potions videos that I've been putting up weekly, like whether you want to look into the abundance, the cleansing side, the heal a broken heart side, we've got a video for each that will help regulate or shift your nervous system. I'll give you insight around that. So hopefully this has all helped this week. Please remember to hit that like button and also to hit the notification button. So I'm going to be on Deep Dives in the Desert coming up in about half an hour. So go over to Deep Dives in the Desert YouTube channel for Lisa and Emma DiMartino. We're going to be talking about fairies and portals and things. We're going to be talking a bit about the potions and magical experiences and ETs and UFOs, and they're going to be sharing some of my videos and things. So if you love fairies and you love ETs, please jump on over to watch live in half an hour. And don't forget to grab your potion and get a link to come to our Manifestation Magic Heartfelt Connection online event, and it will send you the Zoom link. Okay. Well, I love you all very much, and I will see you for the 3-card pick. If you can't make the show after this one today for Lisa's show and Emma's show, I will see you through a 3-card pick on Monday. All right. Have a beautiful weekend. Bye.